It's about noon. I have a few hours. I'm going to turn all these scrap pieces of plywood into a little workbench. I've been watching a lot of Ron Paulk inspired and Ron Paulk workbenches. This will be based off of this piece, which is about 32 inches wide and 6.5 feet long. First step is going to be to fill the compressor up. The sun's out, batteries are fully charged, and then start ripping down the pieces. I'm going to put the glue in the sunshine and get my 16 gauge nail gun out, or maybe the 18, and it's all 1/2 inch. Morning, Mom. I'm just sitting here by this nice little creek I found. Saturday morning, and just found it behind the place here, Beck's place. And I think it might be a no trespassing zone, but it doesn't seem to be. It's not like private no trespassing. It's the city of Oceanside no trespassing. So, but it's beautiful in its man-made way. It's a channeled creek, but they've let the, I guess, riparian vegetation, kind of grow into the hillsides. So it's not channeled up on the walls as much. There are sections where it is, though. It's pretty cool. Hope you have a great day, and love you. Bye. And in Ella, action. So this is kind of the bottom, or it could be the top. So you could work either way. If you have it this side up for little cuts or whatever, and then you want to set stuff down in here, that's one option. Option 2, you go this way and have a 32 inch by 6.5 foot table for ripping plywood or whatever. I just kept using up my scraps, and I didn't do a full 2x4 this way. I used all these scraps that were like 22 inches or so, and then these cut-offs from the doors were actually the same length as this scrap piece of OSB. So I just went with that. And then I'm just kind of relying on a box beam technique to provide the joist strength. So after all this glue, most of the glue is dry. So I did it on both sides, the same technique. Scrap 2x4s, and I used my 1 3/4 galvanized 16 gauge nails and glued all the joints as I put them down. And then on this piece, these 2 cut-offs from the siding, I used 3-inch deck screws just to add some structural strength here, and for if this thing gets some big weight on it, it'll help out. weighs a good amount. But the idea is then I can just one piece put this table away and then just slide it into here. It's got plenty of door clearance, and once I clear this stuff out, it'll go up against this wall, which is almost 5 inches deep. And here, and this is like 4 inches, so it'll come out to like right here. I'll be able to ride right there, and then I might put a spot for the sawhorses. Maybe they can just rest right on top of it or something. I'll figure that out. But I got to get these guys out of the way and finish that project, and then that's just left over, so I probably don't need that. This is going to be some door stop for this door, I think, or firewood, I'm not sure. And anyway, that's the plan. So here's the idea. Looks like I need to put a handle in here or something. Yeah, that might work. Besides all this ice. Boom, table. I also made it width and length wise so I could use it as a cot and sleep on it with my big camping mat. Here's the tools I used: furniture clamp, little hammer, 16 gauge nailer, screw gun. So I end up using up all my glue there, my saw, and a tool belt for chalk line, pencil, and square. That's all I used in the tool bag, really.